What up, good morning, and good morning from South Carolina in the Sumter National Forest. It is a hot and muggy day, but it is day one of Mountain State Overland's 2021 TransAmerica Trail trip. Ooh, I'm stoked, baby. I am headed to Charlotte, North Carolina to meet up with Rove Rentals, where I will be picking up an off-road trailer. That'll be what I'm going to be staying in. It's built for off-roading. It'll have a little kitchenette in the back, rooftop tent on top. It'll be fun. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be tooling around Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, and with the end goal being in the Ozark Mountains. 10 days on trail, 8-9 nights out in the woods. My body needs this, my mind needs this. Jason's ready. John Rutherford's coming down. Ben, he's been at Sturgis filming stuff, so he's been traveling all over the place. We're meeting up tomorrow, rallying the gang. Yeah.
Look at you coming through the door with a little bit of pep in your step. Don't be shy, come a little closer. Wanna feel the fire running off your kiss. Ooh, honey, you move like water. Ooh, honey, you're a certified dime. Ooh, honey, you're turning me on. Never miss a beat, you're right on time. Let's chill and jive. Whoop and holler, cut up the road. This is your song, pass me the jug. Pour me another, we're gonna shake till the morning comes.
Good morning, we're on the road here at 64 West. John Robb is in Wytheville. He's going to be meeting us at the Starbucks there. We're going to load up the Rove Rental trailer, leave his 4Runner in the parking lot for the week. Gabby's not joining us this year. He had some things going on and just couldn't make it happen. We've got some people that we're going to be meeting along the way too, so it's going to be a really good time here for Hammer Dam Part 2. And once we get out of West Virginia into Virginia, then we're going to be going straight into Tennessee.
Like I'm dancing around heaven tonight. You got my blood pumping hot. Keep it right there, baby, don't you stop. Ooh, honey, you move like water. Ooh, honey, you're a certified dime. Ooh, honey, you turn me on. Never miss a beat, you're right on time. This chick and jive. Whoop and holler, cut up the road. This is your song, pass me the jug. Pour me another, we're gonna shake till the morning comes. Let's juke and jive.
Hey, we are, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes away from Fisher's Off-Road. We're super excited to get to Fisher's Off-Road and get on some side-by-sides and capture some awesome footage tonight. Have a good time, you know, learn their story, learn about where they came from and what they've done and how they got to where they're at right now. So, yeah, several miles, I think maybe 400 today. And then we're going to be on the TransAmerica Trail almost first thing in the morning. We've got maybe like 30 minutes of pavement before we can get on the track. But we're going to top off the trucks and hit the road and have some fun tonight.
What day is it?
Today.
It's day one, but what day is it? It's Saturday?
Saturday.
Alright. Yesterday around 2 p.m. I flew in to West Virginia to Lewisburg, where Jason lives, from Sturgis. I was at Sturgis all last week filming for Harley Davidson. Now we are headed to this outdoor place that has some side-by-sides for us to play around with, which I'm very excited about.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. Part 2 of the TransAmerica Trail. Hammer Down Part 2. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Just Chicago dogs tonight. We're getting here right at like 5:30 and they're at a cookout right now, the Fishers are. Then they're going to bring some UTVs up here, actually some side-by-sides, and we're going to do some quick lap on some of their tracks here and you know, set up the cameras, find some good spots. We're quickly approaching golden hour. We're going to have some fun, and then we're going to sit around and learn a little bit about the Fishers and Fisher Off-Road here. So yeah, first night of Hammer Down is in the works. I found this place on Hip Camp, and I had no idea what was in store for us this evening even after I called them. But we've got the truck set up. We've got our fire pit here. We've got nice lighting that's going to really look good when we sit around and have a fire tonight. Super clean porta potty, which is important for people that are hip camping. You know, it's a nice luxury for us here on this trip because we'll probably be pooping in the woods mostly. But they've got RV hookups and stuff like that for people to come and enjoy. And this is pretty awesome over here. So we've got our own wash space and outdoor showers. If you've been to the beach before and rented a house or something like that, you've probably come home talking about taking a shower outside. It's kind of liberating, right? So not too much to build it. A little seat to put your towels on, wash up if you need to here, and this is where you take your shower. So it's gonna be awesome to wake up to this in the morning, get showered up, and hit the road. I don't know if you can hear me right. Whoa! I don't know if you can hear me right now, but we are at Fisher's Off-Road, and Ben and John are in this sweet Ranger, and we're gonna take a couple others out. This one back here is epic, so let's go have some fun and shoot some good stuff.
What are we doing?
We're driving four-wheeled things fast on the road. Soon we're gonna be driving four-wheeled things fast off the road.
The American dream. Then the hammer came down. The hammer came down. The hammer came down. And it's all over now. When I was a young man, well, I spoke like a child. Stood on the back row. I let life pass me by. Then the hammer came down. The hammer came down. The hammer came down. And it's all over now.
Let's do this before we get. I don't know. I was seeing stars.
Yeah, I don't, it's Tennessee. Sometimes it rains for 2 minutes and goes away, and then sometimes it rains for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you just never know.
Never know. Well, cheers, man.
Yes, sir.
This has been a lot of fun, you know, so I'm probably professional. We need to drink our beer when we're here. This is Brian Fisher, and you own Fisher's Off-Road. Correct?
Fisher's Off-Road, yep. Mm-hmm.
How did you get started with this?
I mean, we originally started as Fisher's ATV World back in '98. And of course now, ATVs are dinosaurs. We did television for 20 years. We traveled the world riding ATVs and, you know, eventually moved into the side-by-sides, but we traveled all over. It was like a travel channel thing. We were on NBC Sports, Destination America, Versus, Velocity, Outdoor Channel, you name it, all the channels that are out there, we've been on them. And up till about 3 years ago, you know, of course, everything went online. My wife and I actually started an ATV dealership in 1998. I bought 2 ATVs and sat them out in the front yard and sold them in less than an hour and doubled my money. And I looked at her and I said, we are on to something. I said, we got to find a building. So then we moved down the street and we opened a dealership. And we made $1 million our first year in business in 1998. Had no idea what we were doing. I was always a huge fan of Bill Jordan, Realtree Outdoors, watched all his shows, TNN, you know, all that stuff. And one day I was just watching it, and at the end of the show, I went and I told my wife, I said, we're going to start a TV show. She said, that is crazy. We are not starting a TV show. I went and bought cameras, and I came in the shop one day, and she was like, they were expensive. I know they were. You take them back. So then we kind of started, put together a pilot, and TNN actually said they would take our show, but we didn't have any sponsors because you got to prove yourself. So our first year on TV, my wife and I sunk $250,000 into the show, chips all in the middle of the table. And then we started getting sponsors, and then it grew from there. And, you know, just one of those things, you know, we just stayed after it, and there it was, you know, we just kept doing it. And actually, one of the first real professional, like, people that I interviewed was Bill Jordan. It's about morals. It's about taking care of people. It's about the outdoors and cherishing every moment. And Fisher's ATV world started just because I wanted to travel the world.
What's the biggest challenge you see for the industry or the person that actually buys an ATV or UTV?
Where to ride. You know, there's a lot of places getting closed down, and there's a lot of places opening up, but mechanics is another, especially right now, everything's on back order.
I think across the board on the you know, trucks and, you know, people sharing places. I think if we do it responsibly and we train people and they know how to actually go out and responsibly explore, I think that's the key.
Yep, absolutely, man. You got to be responsible about it. Respect the machine, because if you don't, it will show you respect quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, cheers.
Yes, sir. Cheers, brother.
Your evening, and thanks for the hospitality. And we are at Fisher's Off-Road.
I think you guys found it on what, Hip Camp or
Yeah,
Hip?
so we
What is it? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah,
My wife signed us up for something.
Airbnb for like backyard camping. So.
Well, that's awesome. You guys got an impressive setup. Your rigs are impressive. You guys are first class, and we appreciate y'all stopping by and seeing us here in Middle Tennessee.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir.
Appreciate you.
Yep, you too. Well, I do know where we're at. We're in Williamsport, Tennessee. We were asking Brian Fisher last night when we were having our interview and just kind of visiting and drinking a beer afterwards, where would be a good place to eat, and he told us Doodads or Santa Fe. If you say Santa Fe, they know you're not local, so it's Santa Fe. Anyway, this is Doodads Market and Deli. They have one gas pump, and it's non-ethanol. But this looks like a good spot. We're really hungry, so let's go in and get something to eat. I don't know what John got, what it's called, but he's definitely got like 4 strips of bacon, some hash browns, and a giant pancake. Just, you know how big these things are, right? So to give you some perspective, that's like just over half of the size of it. 2 eggs over medium, 2 strips of bacon. I love my potatoes and a biscuit.
A pork loin, and then they put an egg and cheese on some sourdough bread.
And it's gonna be amazing. This is Doodads in Williamsport, Tennessee. We've officially connected back with the TransAmerica Trail here on Sunday morning. It's our kind of second day of driving. And just on a secondary, you know, kind of back road right now. Just kind of a chopped up surface, nothing major. Pulling this trailer, everything feels really good. You know, the brake controller is working really well. I've got it dialed in nice. And John should be meeting us here this afternoon around about 5 o'clock or so. Let's see what we have in store for us for today. Whoa! I swear I saw the same like 1985 spray painted blue Toyota Tercel when we were out on the interstate yesterday, just pulling here and then leave and go the opposite direction. It was completely random. So it's been an adventurous morning here. As it sounds like I'm standing and peeing in a drain right now. That's actually the water coming off of the top of this shelter for the gas station. Lots of dirt and gravel roads. Today is mud and water and flooding. You know, it was something. But you know, I think the TransAmerica trail on this section was actually going through some existing logging roads, and whoever's logging it right now just decided to put a gate up, so that's unfortunate. But we've routed back. It's now like 1:30 in the afternoon. We're gonna get some gas. We're gonna go find a store, get some beer. You've never been to Piggly Wiggly?
Never.
Yeah. And get some food and plan out a couple meals for the trip. Like I said, we don't like to carry all the food with us. We like to kind of spread our wealth around the economies and stuff that we're traveling through. But yeah, that's the plan. I haven't heard from John in a while. We've been out of service for a bit, and he should be meeting us at camp. I hope it warms up, honestly, because we're gonna be camping on a lake tonight. Maybe we can go for a swim. I mean, maybe we can do that regardless. John's nodding behind us right now. John Robb is. Anyway, we'll check in with you later.
Virgil Kane is my name, and I served on the family train till Storm's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. It was the winter of '65. We were hungry and just barely alive. On May the 10th, Richmond fell. It was a time that I remember so well. The night they drove Dixie down, all the bells were ringing. The night they drove Dixie down, all the people were singing. They went la 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 la, la 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 la. Back with my wife in Tennessee, and one day she came to me. She said, Virgil, quick, come see, there goes Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good, but you take what you need and you leave the rest. They should have never have taken the very best. The night they drove Dixie down, all the bells were ringing. The night they drove Dixie down, all the people were singing. They were la 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 la, la 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 la.
John is here, and he has driven, I don't even know, cumulatively like maybe 23 hours. One night stay over from the same place Ben came from, but he had a much worse experience.
Hey, so what was your favorite part about today?
Ohio. It's amazing. It's flat and there's a lot of corn. 1,000 miles.
I hope this is good enough for you. Then we got our own private beach.
Oh. I might cry.
Oh yeah?
I've never seen anything like that. You guys want dinner? Go jump in there and grab them.
Pickwick Landing. Actually, this is like Brunton Beach, maybe, or Brunton Beach, or Branch, or something like that. Anyway, this is Pickwick Landing and Pickwick Lake. And we had an awesome time camping here last night. We got here just a little late. Ben had to run into town to get some firewood. We could have lived off of the charcoal. We have the charcoal in case of emergency. We need to cook something. Been trying to cook on a fire for like the last year or so. Been eating really good. Epic sunset last night. We had the hatch, the mayfly hatch over here, and the fish are still hitting the top of the water like crazy over. I mean, it was just unreal. John Rutherford's here, and we're gonna take off. We're gonna hit the outpost real quick, sprinkle some money on the area, and have breakfast, and maybe learn a little bit about that place if we can talk to somebody. And other than that, we're gonna be in Mississippi. We're leaving Tennessee and Alabama behind today. Right now, it feels like we're driving through Nebraska. Potentially thousands of acres of soybeans here.
That was definitely thousands.
Yeah,
that was tons.
On either side of us, just kind of meandering along.
Ooh, breakfast.
Breakfast?
We hadn't eaten yet, man.
No, it's 10:20. We all wanted to sleep in a little bit. We had a long day too. We're gonna have an even longer day today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day, man. If it's starting out like this, this is.
Oh yeah,
this is cool.
Have you ever run out of love for too long? Lord knows we have. Have you ever spent too many nights alone? Lord knows we have. Maybe it's 'cause I'm always out on the road, playing in my band. Maybe it's 'cause everything in my control was right in my hands. Now it's out of my hands.
All right, we're at the outpost just north of Pickwick Dam. We camped at Pickwick off Pickwick Lake, but I found this place on Google Maps and I was like, we gotta stop here and check it out because there's a lot of stuff going on. We've got a gallery, we've got a bathhouse, furniture store, ice cream, a tourist trap too at the same point in time. And we had dinner and lunch in there and it was awesome. The food was fantastic. Fried pickles, and we got 2 plates of fried pickles, but yeah, super awesome little spot. Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Mississippi. My SSI PPI.
Second grade here.
You said pee-pee.
Like, what do you think it's going to be like in Mississippi?
I don't know.
I think there's gonna be dirt.
Dirt? Maybe
it's-
some mud?
I think it's gonna be hot.
I think it's going to be hot.
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be cold.
Yeah. You think it's going to be cold?
Yeah, I brought a sweatshirt just in case.
That's wishful thinking. Let's find out. Hit the road.
Yo.
Now it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
We just made a big old hill climb. We are in the thick of it. We'll see. Still gotta get out of here.
Still got to get out of here.
Still getting a little twisty, a little sideways. All 3 of us made it up, thankfully, but dear gracious.
We got a lot of miles left. It's 6 o'clock.
Something what, 50 miles, 60 miles, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's time to go.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna
keep it on, baby.
We just got a motor. We just got a motor and do it. I mean,
Yes,
I already
sir.
got camp reserved, so yeah, let's do this.
All right.
You know, I mean, we just visited with Montana there on his motorcycle. You know, and he's talking about doing something like 200 miles a day for 28 days to get himself all the way up to Oregon. I mean, if you had a choice, how would you do the TransAmerica Trail?
If I had like my way and I had the time off, I would do it all in one run. I don't know that 200 miles a day would be doable in a truck. I would probably take a solid like month and a half, 2 months to do it.
Yeah, and just take your time and stop at places and occasionally eat out and kind of experience little towns and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah, exactly. I would definitely explore the towns that I passed through and, you know, see some stuff. But accomplishing the trail is also a big feat in and of itself. So I think I'd probably push myself a little bit, but I'm sure as I got into it, I would slow down and start to visit different places, eat local food, and meet some people. I mean, pretty much the similar sentiment. I would, you know, I would love to just disappear and do the whole thing all at once. I mean, I would love to take a year and, you know, go to South America and back. But I'm also a realist and, you know, appreciate that we have time and I can make time to kind of do this in a segment. So, you know, there's wishes, like, yeah, it'd be great to do it all at once, but I'm happily or fully content just doing this, you know, piecemeal, taking our time.
Yeah, man. I mean, it would be cool. I'm kind of in the same boat as John Rutherford is. It'd be cool to do it all at one stretch, but stretching this out over stints over a couple years is kind of how I would try to do it. Just pacing it out, you get to enjoy it more and savor it longer. And I would definitely do it with a group as well. By yourself would be cool, but just as that road we were just on, man, if you were to get stuck by yourself, you'd kind of be screwed or waiting for somebody else. And but doing it with a group, you at least got someone else to kind of help you out. Plus you got the camaraderie there, and it's just, things are more fun when you have a group.
I'll second that. I think having somebody with you, you know, doing it by yourself would be a serious freaking adventure, no doubt. But, you know, considering the safety of things, I mean, anything can happen to you at any point in time. So, no, that's good.
Yesterday was good. Not gonna lie, the beginning part I was kind of disappointed. Drove 1,000 miles and woke up the next day. We're driving through like southern suburban neighborhoods. I was like, oh boy. And then we got into some big, like, wide open sort of cornfields and soybean fields that was pretty scenic, and I was like, okay. We started to sort of settle into the vibe of traveling. The highlight for me was that we crushed this like muddy, slippery Mississippi mud hill that just destroyed us. We had so much fun. And I'm gonna be cleaning my truck for like 3 weeks when I get home after it. So
well, there's a beautiful lake thing here that you can't swim in because it's gross, but for terrain today I'm kind of expecting more of the same that we hit yesterday. I've heard Mississippi is quite a bit of just flat farmland kind of roads, but I could be proven wrong.
Pretty big.
Yeah, this is Sardis Lake here outside of Oxford, Mississippi.
Oh yeah, you got the best of me and that's alright. Ooh, you got the best of me and I'll be fine. Yeah, you got the best of me, but just sit tight. My love's ignited, I'm on fire tonight, alright. So won't you carry me? Won't you carry me? Won't you carry me? Carry me through. Will somebody call the doctor, 'cause I ain't feeling like I should. I let you in, you cut me deep just like I knew you would.
All the way open?
Yeah, I guess. Don't kill me, please.
I won't.
This is a really awkward shot, just so you guys know. There's a whole bunch of camera in my hole. What's this thing called again?
It's an overkill camper. by Rove Rentals.
Okay.
We almost just left your truck sitting here.
Yeah, someone needs to drive it. Well, I got tired of driving, so I let John drive my truck, and I figured I'd just take a nap here in the Overkill camper by Rove Rentals. It's quite comfy, actually. It's loud. It's real loud. I gotta yell over the noise of the rocks, but it's a little bouncy. But I think I can pull off a nap back here. It's real nice, cozy, comfortable. We got some screen windows here, and if I don't want the screen, I can roll it down and black out the sun. And then it's dark. But I'm gonna put it back up. Oh shit. Yeah, so that does that. Nice thick mattress here. We got places to put our stuff, like snacks and things. I can look out the window, see the world passing by. Lots of farmland. I think there's some potatoes growing out there. This is wonderful. Alright, let's see what else this thing has. This thing's awesome. I was just giving the cameras a little tour here. I just pulled the thing out and I'm going through the Zargus boxes. But it's real nice in here. It's comfortable. I like it. So, also, you have this panel here that lifts up. You can put Zargus boxes down there or anything else that you might want to store down below. It's got some good storage space. You got an electrical panel down here. I don't know if the camera can see it, but it's got all kinds of stuff. I'll put that back here for a second. That sits down in there like that. You got your cushion. You can just kick back and relax. Eat your beef stick. And sometimes you want more than a beef stick. So we got these other pockets here to house a bag of potato chips for when you get really hungry. Outside of that, you got a little fan here. If it gets too hot, you can run this fan, but I'm not going to do it right now because it's dusty out. And it'll just fill this space with dust. Jason, what I really need back here is a beer. Luckily, I got enough snacks to keep me fed. I had some beef sticks and some potato chips. I got my coffee. I'm living, man. Nope, that's a bridge. Just watching the world go by. Oh God, that hurt. That was my head. All right, I'll get out.
Guys from?
West Virginia, Massachusetts, and South Carolina.
That's a hell of a mess. Yeah. Who's from Massachusetts?
That'd be me.
Oh, hell. They north of the Dixon line, ain't they?
Oh, they is?
Damn.
Officially.
Okay.
Y'all come on the side of the book.
Okay. Yep. What's your name?
Well, I'll tell you after I tell you the dog's name.
Oh, okay.
No, my name's Percy.
Percy?
We in Redneck Stand.
A guy gave us that redneck stand name. He drove up here one day. He said, hell, this is like redneck stand. Everybody laughed. And my daughter had about 200 of them made. I done give away over 1,000 of them. I told somebody I bought this place from Fred Sampson.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I told them.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I buy a lot of stuff from over there at Clarksdale. They steal it over there and bring it over here and sell it to me.
Nice.
And it's some pretty good stuff. I call the guy it belongs to and sell it back to him.
Really?
It's a good way to make a living.
I guess so.
It's all profit, just about. And then we put a sign back up the road. I don't even know whether you saw the sign.
We did. We saw
And anyway, people started stopping, and if it ain't one guy, we mug him and take everything he got. A group like y'all, we don't
We're pretty
hardly pat you on the back.
Okay.
And let you go. But you're all right from here on. Here on, it's good. It's a good territory.
Oh, yeah.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Hell, Arkansas and Oklahoma,
Uh-huh.
they okay.
Yeah.
Last week, no, 2 weeks ago, folks come through here and had some of them electric trucks,
Oh,
Rivians. I bet they're
Rivian
Rivians,
came
yeah.
through.
and they was shooting commercials. And I told the girl, I said, hell, when Land Rover come through, we've been drawing royalties from Land Rover. I told her, you know. I said, are we gonna get anything from these damn trucks?
Yeah.
Well, they start at 65,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're cheap.
Oh, they were nice, man.
Yeah, they're
Shit,
nice.
five.
Yeah.
Our extension cord wouldn't reach far enough to charge up one of them trucks.
Where are we?
Louisiana Purchase State Park.
Do you know anything about the Louisiana Purchase?
Is it where we purchased Louisiana?
Oh God.
Okay, so we're tooling through Arkansas right now, and we saw a spot on the map and wanted to stop and check it out. This is the Louisiana Purchase State Park here in Arkansas, and it just marks some of the boundary lines, some of the big boundary lines and important parts of what was one of the biggest land purchases of the United States history here. Thomas Jefferson and all them when we purchased it from France. And it's pretty cool down here. It's just a whole different kind of ecosystem. I mean, not even a half mile on either side of us is cornfields and bean fields all over the place. And here we are in this very marshy, swampy looking area with the alligators and rattlesnakes out here. I mean, it's very cool, very different, cool to get out and stretch your legs. Learn some history while we're at it. Yeah, it's cool. It's American history and we're out here checking it out.
It's like the American Australia. Did you record yet?
Yeah, I'm recording. Everything wants to kill you here, Ben.
Yeah, pretty much everything wants to kill you here. It's like the Australia of the South. Oh, maybe we're just hearing bird-voiced tree frogs.
Hyla. Oh, shit.
Indian Head Lake. It's actually called Indian Lakes Resort, and there's nobody else camping here. They have what, maybe like 85, maybe not 85 campsites, maybe like 50 campsites.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a huge lake, and we're out here just having a good time, and they got that.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was fast. That was fun, man. We got this whole place to ourselves. It's awesome. It's a bunch of guineas. Oh, little baby guineas. Little baby guineas. Little baby guineas. Baby guineas. This is is a sign of what's to come today. It's gonna be wet and muddy. We're calling things a little bit short today to enjoy kind of some downtime at camp because we've just been pushing really hard. And Aaron with Artemis Overland is gonna meet us. He says he's making dinner. I don't know, we'll see what it is. Looking forward to this. Camping in the woods on a river. Probably gonna get rained on. Sure.
That's how that works. With enough caffeine and anger, anything's possible. His name's Lieutenant Dan because he's only got one leg. Fly, Lieutenant Dan. Fly. Go. Be free. He's like, no, I like the truck. It carries me places and I don't have to do anything.
Put a little bit of ice in it. Do a taste test. That's really good. That's a mojito. All right, this is a backcountry mojito. I've made these a couple times on the show, and they're really good. And what we're gonna do is wedge this out in a half a lime, 4 wedges. We're gonna add 10 mint leaves. We're gonna add 2 shots of Bacardi. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're gonna put some ice on top of it. And then we're gonna put 3 limes in there. And we're gonna shake it really good to break everything up. We're gonna pour it in the glass. We're gonna add ice on top of it. Half of a small can of club soda. And then a garnish of lime, and that's a backcountry mojito. Lots of miles to get here. We're in the Ozarks, right? Yep. I mean, we're on like a stony beach. Right. You did. This guy was full on like beard, and now he's dashed down. We actually went with a Fu Manchu.
It's what they call a trail cut. We're pulling a trailer on this trip, and I had a great time testing that trailer for all it's worth. And now we're sitting on this stony beach drinking mojitos, and I can't really argue with that. This is pretty much where I'd want to be.
Like yesterday, I struggled a little bit. It was like dust everywhere, and it was like straight lines. Like I was kind of struggling a little bit, but we rolled up here today, and things were good.
It's kind of what we were all looking forward to collectively, was getting to the Ozarks and pushing our limits with the truck and crossing some creeks and getting dirty and hanging out and with the sunset, and we just ate steaks. Like this is kind of what we were here for.
Yeah.
And it's been a great payoff so far. It's just Wednesday. We've still got 2-3 more days of this.
Zero expectations. You know, rolling into this, like you go to ground zero and just kind of go with the flow. And I think that sets everybody up for like the best, possible outcomes.
From what I've read and seen, the Ozarks can be pretty rugged, and there's a really good trail network down here. So I'm excited to just explore and see what's out here.
Mountains are kind of where I feel at home, where I feel comfortable, and out here on the side of a creek with travel ahead of us, it's a good feeling. It's a very content feeling right now.
Because we've only got 2 days here, and I've seen a lot of videos about the Ozarks.
This is night 1, like.
Yeah, I mean, let's drink some beers, have some fun,
go swimming
ready
again
for tomorrow. What do you think?
Let's go swim.
Let's sound good?
Yep.
Let's go for a swim.
All right,
guys.
Tonight we ride, right or wrong. Tonight we sail
Welcome to the trail, welcome to the trail. Always carry a chainsaw. We're 5 minutes into the trail.
Not even.
That's a big one. You know, now I'm kind of worried that we got enough gas, but we'll work through that as we kind of move further along. We've had a pretty adventurous day so far today. 5 minutes in the trail, we hit a tree we had to cut down, and then we pulled up all the GoPro footage and realized that everything that we had recorded on this GoPro anyway was lacking audio for Tuesday and Wednesday. I tell you, the GoPro microphone whole setup thing and the apps and like it is way too complicated and extremely unreliable.
Alright, go ahead.
And it's a total pain in my ass. So next year we're going to set up maybe some G7Xs or some small point and shoot cameras in each of the cars and just leave it at that. So that's my rant about the GoPro, but I'm going to focus on having a really good time here. I think we've got things figured out now, and I've got John riding in the Land Rover with Aaron, the Artemis Overland Land Rover, and I'm second in line currently, and we're motoring along on some 2-track. We were going through some, you know, kind of weedy stuff. Nothing's been overly technical so far. We've just been kind of on a, you know, a dirt gravel track. Really looking forward to what's in store for us today. It says it's only 77 because we're kind of in the canopy and now we're starting to open up. Things are getting a little bit brighter. I expect it to be maybe in the upper 80s, lower 90s, reasonably high humidity. So yeah, we're here in the Ozarks exploring with Artemis Overland.
Stop. All right, the trailer's in a bad position now.
1 foot, and I'd hold there. Give it another try. And you got a foot before the You're almost clear of it.
All right, trailer's clear.
Trailer's clear.
Looking good.
Hey Jason.
Is it still clear or what? Yeah.
You're clear, man. You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking good on this side. I'm gonna bring you straight so you can stay at, you're gonna go on it, but we're gonna come over it. Yeah, so your back's trying to climb too.
Well, there's like a root there or something.
Yeah. Great, that's better. I like that. Keep on that trajectory, that's looking good.
Yeah, that's right.
That's looking great. Nice. I always keep coming straight as much as you can. Keep coming. You're gonna push at that brush a little bit. Okay, you can start typing now. That's probably good.
I think he's got it.
You're okay. You're okay. There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna straddle that rock with the trailer. Nothing's gonna go side to side
Great.
here.
Money. You're good.
Yeah, you're clear.
All right, John's gonna send it. We'll run and start. Pop right out of there.
Go for it. Go. That's the business.
come in this way, I think you'll be fine. And you won't hit your bottom either. I'd go. Well, he's good.
I'll back it up. I know. What the bumper's for. It's okay. Yep, now come to me. What happens when you bring the New England boys down south?
Hi.
You did it.
There's a camera in my face.
I think you just popped the, oh, you sliced it. So is that the same size as the 16?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, worst case is we've got a bunch of spare tires.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
Like, we can always put a limp out.
Yeah.
But, all right, well, let's change this.
Okay. It's hot, and we got a flat tire. We finally are into some wheeling right now. And we're gonna take it step by step and get them through here. Probably gonna take Ben around that mud hole this time. That's why we got spare tires and jacks and tools. This base plate, because right now this thing can go side to side.
Oh, I see.
So you want to twist it.
I gotcha. That's so it can go front to back.
Yep. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Sorry, all that gravel got me a little amped up.
Yeah, like I said, it happens.
The gravel just got to me. I just needed to go for it.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're gonna break the tire off here. We're gonna find a good anchor spot. We need a choke behind the tire in front of the rear tire so we don't have anything fall off the jack. So we can start taking off lug nuts and move it from here. You cracking lugs?
Cracking lugs all day.
I'm gonna chug a lug later.
Yeah, this could definitely be a chug-inducing event.
Yeah.
So how long is this trail?
I don't know. 5 days. And we got to do a cameo spot for Tom here.
What's up? I'm Tom.
Drop the DMs, ladies.
I'll be
The
waiting.
mustache is coming at you strong, Tom. Ooh. Ooh. Everything's fine?
Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Let's show you guys real quick. So here's the slice.
Yeah.
More depth there. There's a slice, and then
That tire's
you got a nice dent right here. Just a little bit of speed into that mud hole to make it. Hey, you made it. You made it.
I
through
did.
it. Yeah.
Hot.
You just gonna torque them now?
I'm gonna torque them.
Torque them.
Gonna torque them. Well, the good news is, what I am happy about is these aren't the brand new tires that I was supposed to put on. Because these are on their last leg, so it's like...
Yeah, send the Coopers back. Send them to Cooper.
I'm getting Toyos.
Tired of Cooper.
GP factor for the win.
Oh, man. It's hot in Arkansas, and it's only 82 degrees. I mean, it's 82 degrees, probably like 85% humidity. We need to lose some pounds anyway, so it's a good workout. We've got 2 more days of this, and John's down to the spare tire already, so not a crisis. We're just gonna take our time, motor through here, but I think this trail could get a little more interesting throughout the day.
fantastic. I'm going to get, after I go through here, I'm going to get the long winds out and set up tripod for the next 2 trucks.
We're on the Ozark Adventure Trail in Arkansas, and it's really super awesome. I love coming down here, and it's good to be with the Mountain State boys. I have a 2004 Land Rover Discovery. That's my baby. It's been a kind of a work in progress. I mean, just the normal stuff. We got suspension, bumpers, patches. We got patches, so we're officially Overlander.
There you go.
Was in between jobs, and we had a company vehicle, and I needed to find a vehicle to drive, and my wife was like, you need to buy that Discovery. So I went and found this Discovery, and it really changed my whole life. I started like wanting to take it on trails and couldn't really find any, no one really knew anything, and then found some people to hang out with and started building, and we've been in business since 2018, early 2018. It's an amazing job. I have a lot of people that come in and hang out at the store, and you get to look at new products all the time. We did quite a bit of camping when I was a kid, just in our cars, and we had like an army tent, and you know, I was like, man, this is the life I want to live. So that's probably my most memorable experience. That kind of changed how I thought about stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Coming down from New York City through those Carolina trees. Hey Georgia, did you miss me? I'm faster than the breeze. I've been running down these back roads like a traveling man will do.
Going around some wet, dirty roads. They're kind of dry. Just rained on us a little bit. Now they're wet. Came up on this bridge. Got a good little lunch break spot here. And let me show y'all the swimming hole. It is the clearest water I personally have ever seen. And I'm about to go for a little lunchtime swim. See what we got over here. I mean, you can just see, it might be hard to tell on this little GoPro camera, but woo, it is clear and beautiful.
I did what a traveling man will do. I keep on punching on this time clock. I work on a dream and I pay my dues. And I got to keep on rolling up and down these interstates. I got to keep on going till I hear my name at heaven's gates. It's all bright lights and gasoline, truck stops and coffee beans. I bleed for what I do, and that's the truth. I'll run my race until my work is through, like a traveling man will do. Pepsi, California got me loose. I found love in South Dakota, so I brought her home with me. I keep on punching on this time clock and working on this dream, and I keep on rolling up and down these interstates.
Be very quiet. We are rabbits.
Couple days.
Jerks.
Couple days.
Being in the South, I just don't have a lot of experience down here. I mean, it's I have so much experience and time up north and, you know, on the east, and then it's just really awesome being in the South and hitting off states that I've never been to. Some of the dusty road days get a little monotonous, but in Mississippi we had a couple really beautiful passes and some pretty challenging muddy sections that was pretty fun. Stopping at the TransAmerica Trail sign-in and meeting Percy, yeah, oh man, what a character. He's busted my balls for being up from the north. And then breaking off and coming out here and meeting up with Artemis, and we did some actual wheeling yesterday and had an adventurous time. And in true Mountain State Overland John form, I destroyed a tire, which was great. So, and now I got another one that's leaking, which is making me a little nervous, but we'll figure it out. Rocco Vehicles, we're up in Massachusetts, just west of Boston, and a lot of our customers go from A to Z. They do everything, so we're getting their trucks ready for full-on, you know, expedition travel, and it's been exciting. We have 2 customers that completely built out their trucks with canopy campers, and they've become good friends, and they're off on a, you know, coast-to-coast adventure soon. We've got another gentleman who we just built a truck for who's going to be going all the way to Alaska with his wife. So we're pretty excited. We have awesome customers, and it's been a fun journey so far.
Well, safe journeys to you, and I guess you're gonna have to watch that tire on the way back.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. So we'll see.
so bad. Nice.
If you spin too much harder based on where you're sitting right now, we could pop a bead here. Come forward slowly. Okay, passenger. One passenger. Go.
Turn this way. Passenger, hard passenger, there you go. Yep, driver, passenger. There you go. Keep coming, passenger, passenger. Yes, sir. Take it wide, driver.
I'm gonna go up on top of it.
All right.
Did he go around?
Yeah. It's your back passenger is scooting up a rock. Kind of at an angle. Yep.
Okay, not too much.
Yeah, if you're gonna get your slider, probably.
Driver. No, not too much. Not too much. Cop it. You're good. Go back. I'd go ahead and lock it. We're going to take you around this rock right here, okay? And then you can't see it all, but you're going to want to stay as far over there as you can. Eventually there's like a little rock wall and you won't be able to turn much into it, so we'll kind of guide you. What I'll do is I'll try to keep you close. Aaron will watch everything here in the back, okay? Alright. Come forward. Now go this way. Don't goose it, just go slow. Come on. Send it out. Go a little bit more. Send it out. Okay, stop. We're going to catch the dawning here.
So
I can pull on it.
back up.
Woo!
Drop faster. Straight.
Get it. Driver, yep. There you go.
This morning we decided that we wanted to put some more miles and end this trip on a good note and end it on the TransAmerica Trail and move as far west as we could before we start heading, back tomorrow to Nashville. Yeah, let's get her done and hammer down.
In my blood for me to roam.
We are at Hagarville or Hagerville grocery and gas. It's like it used to be when I was a kid in my hometown. I mean, you pull up, you fill up your gas, you go in and you tell them what you got. I mean, there's no card swipe here. The bathroom was interesting. Kind of a stepping back in time with a porta potty. One of the older porta potties I've ever pottied in. There's just a super delightful little lady in here. This is what's fun about the TransAmerica Trail, is these types of stops. Now we're about 5 miles off the trail because we needed gas this morning, but we're gonna fuel back up and we're gonna hit the road.
And I'm beginning to see it's in my blood for me to roam. Listen, that's your wrong one, and it's out to say.
pretty positive. I didn't have any lows. I mean, we had good times around the campfire, and I mean, I'd never felt bad one time. Just coming along with you guys has been pretty memorable, but and hanging out in the woods with a bunch of dudes, that's awesome always. But when we did that rock crawl, had a lot of fun doing that. Get outdoors. This is where you unleash, get rid of your phone. We don't have cell phone service out here, and just get out. It'll just kind of free you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Back east. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I mean, not quite yet. We had our path set for the Oklahoma border, but we just kind of hit a wall after we had that awesome lunch at
I think it was those burgers, man.
The burgers.
They were real good.
Or the apple pie and the ice cream.
That could have done it too, yeah. The further away we get from the East Coast, the more time it's just going to take just to get to and from each location, not including the actual travel time on the TransAmerica Trail, so it's going to be a trick.
Artemis Overland has hooked us up with a couple hotel rooms outside of Nashville. We're going to crash there, maybe get an Uber, come into Nashville, explore about a bit. And then we head home tomorrow, and then that's it.
There we go.
Yep.
Until next year.
Until next year. Hammer down 3.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
How many of them will there be? Jeez. I mean, it could take a while, and we've got all the time in the world. Places on this trip. We met some great people. We saw some beautiful country. We swam in some amazing rivers and lakes. I couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, it was a solid team. We kept it small and had the time of our life.